My neighbor slipped a note under my door, and if I had ignored it, I probably wouldn't be here today. So this happened about a year ago when I moved into a new apartment. It wasn't a luxury place or anything, just a quiet building. Affordable rent, decent area. The kind of place where nothing really happens. Or at least, that's what I thought. I didn't really know my neighbors. You know how it is. Quick eye contact in the hallway. Maybe a nod and that's it. Except for one person. The guy in the apartment across from mine. I didn't know his name, but I saw him a few times. Mid-40s maybe. Quiet, always looked serious. Not rude, just distant. The kind of person who notices everything but says nothing. A few times I caught him looking at me for a second longer than normal. Not in a creepy way. Just like he was trying to figure something out. I didn't think much of it. Until the note. One night I got home late, around 11 p.m. As I walked up to my door, I noticed something on the floor. A folded piece of paper. At first I thought it was junk mail or something that slipped. But when I picked it up, I saw my apartment number written on it. My stomach dropped a little. I opened it, and it said, "Do not stay here tonight. Trust me." No name, no explanation, nothing else. Just that. I stood there for a solid minute just staring at the note. My first thought? This has to be a joke. But something about it didn't feel like a joke. The handwriting was rushed, almost shaky, and the word "not" was written in all caps, pressed hard into the paper like whoever wrote it was panicking. I looked around the hallway. Empty. Quiet. Too quiet. Then I glanced at the apartment across from mine. His door was closed. No sound. No movement. At that point, I had two options. Ignore it, go inside, and pretend everything is normal, or take it seriously, and leave. And honestly, I almost ignored it, because it didn't make sense. Why would a random neighbor tell me not to stay in my own apartment? But then I asked myself something simple. What if it's real? That question changed everything. So instead of going inside, I walked back down the stairs, got in my car, and drove to a nearby motel. I barely slept that night. My mind kept racing. Around 3:40 a.m. my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. It was the police. They asked if I lived in that apartment. My heart dropped. They told me there had been a break-in. Someone had forced their way into my unit. And here's the part that still gives me chills. Whoever broke in stayed for hours. The next day I went back with the police. The place was a mess. Drawers open. Things moved around, but nothing was stolen. It looked like someone wasn't there to take something. They were there to wait. I never saw that neighbor again. His apartment was empty a few days later. No forwarding address, no explanation. Just gone. But sometimes I still think about that note, and one thing keeps bothering me. How did he know?